Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T. You know that's me, and it's time to give you your Monday Night Raw recap for May 14, 2024. But before anything, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's jump into this one. Okay, so the show opened up with Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. Damian Priest is giving Drew McIntyre an opportunity at his title once he's medically cleared. I gotta say, I'm gonna be looking forward to this one, but something tells me CM Punk is gonna get involved, and I'm totally here for it. So the Queen of the Ring tournament continued, and it continued with Io Sky versus Shayna Baszler. This match was pretty stellar. I like that Shayna Baszler looked pretty tough and gritty out there. You really didn't know who was going to take this one, but I gotta say Io Sky continues to shine. She's moving on to the next round, and it's getting super exciting because we already know who she's going up against next. So backstage, Chad Gable continues to bash Alpha Academy. We saw a segment between Ivy Nile and Maxine. Maxine informed Ivy Nile, hey, I can't train with you anymore. Chad Gable doesn't want that. And Ivy Nile is feeling some type of way. Now, this is kind of interesting because many people believe that the Creed brothers will join Chad Gable at some point, but I don't really know in the direction where this is going, but I'm totally here for it. But I must warn you, this got worse later on in the show. No, really, it did get worse. And as you see here, Otis got slapped later on by Chad Gable. This is getting so bad. And let me tell you, I felt so bad for Otis. Like, Otis really took this to the chin. And man, it was just so sad to see him walk out, and Chad Gable was just like bullying him. This is not gonna end good. So Judgment Day was seen backstage with Carlito. Carlito is still hoping to get in with the Judgment Day, or at least trying to get their help against LWO, but Damian Priest wasn't having it. At the start of the show, Damian Priest made it clear, Carlito, I don't trust you. So my girl Kiana James made her first appearance on Monday Night Raw in a backstage segment. Now we see Miz and Truth there, but Adam Pearce was the one she was trying to impress. It seems to me like that's the direction we might be going with Kiana James. You guys know she's a sophisticated boss who's ready to maybe kiss up to Adam Pearce, the GM, to manipulate him. If so, I can't wait to see her debut match and what they have stirring up for her. She was also performing on Main Event before Monday Night Raw, so she's getting the experience, but we have yet to see her televised debut. So Lyra Valkyrie had a segment backstage with Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. Now Liv Morgan asked Lyra Valkyrie, has Becky always been a bitch? And Lyra said, why don't you turn around and ask her yourself? Becky Lynch totally punked down Liv Morgan in this segment, and I gotta say, as someone who's hoping to see a different light of Liv Morgan, I wasn't a fan of this. I don't really know where we're going with this, but if it means that Liv Morgan's just gonna end up losing to Becky Lynch in the near future, I don't know if I'm ready to watch that. But overall, I'm happy for Lyra Valkyrie. She also picked up the win against Zoe Stark to move on to the next round in the Queen of the Ring tournament. So in the semifinals, we are going to see Io Sky versus Lyra Valkyrie in the Queen of the Ring tournament. And I gotta say, I'm so excited for this match. It's gonna be really good. Both of these women are super talented in the ring, and I'm happy to see Lyra Valkyrie getting some love from the fans. Tonight on Monday Night Raw, they were totally backing her up before and after her match against Zoe Stark, and it's super cool to see her flourish from NXT to the main roster, and I can't wait for next week. This episode of Monday Night Raw also brought in some nostalgia because Lillian Garcia made an appearance. Samantha Irving introduced Lillian. They had this limelight, the spotlight on them, and I love this. It was just so awesome because Lillian Garcia actually got to call in some of the superstars, and to just hear that iconic voice back on the mic doing what she does best, it was amazing. So Braun Breaker also made an appearance on tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. He expressed to Adam Pearce that he should have been in the King of the Ring tournament. Would you have loved to see Braun Breaker in the tournament? Let me know down in the comments. Man, it might have been a missed opportunity. So backstage before the main event, we did get to see Ilya Dragunov preparing for his match but running into Gunther. Now that had us believing that this was going to be the outcome for next week, but that wasn't the case. Instead, it's gonna be main event Jey Uso taking on Gunther in the semifinals next week. Let me know what you guys think about this. So many people are having mixed feelings. I didn't have this on my bingo card. I really thought they were gonna give us Ilya Dragunov versus Gunther to go into the semifinals, but I guess they want to hold off for a bigger date. Man, I love Jey Uso and I feel like he's past due for something big. I really do believe that he should have been the one to go after the IC title before Sami Zayn even won it, but that's for a whole different story. Let me know, are you a fan of this one? Because it's a controversial one. But don't get too disappointed just yet, because even after Ilya Dragunov's loss, they seem to have hinted at him and Gunther some way, somehow. There was a small stare down between these guys. Will it happen in the future? I think so, and I'm so here for it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this Monday Night Raw recap. Let me know your favorite part of Monday Night Raw down in the comments below. And if you want to watch Monday Night Raw with me, NXT and Smackdown, head over to Twitch. Come check me out because I watch the weekly shows live on stream with you guys. The link will be down in the description below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the recaps, the episodes, and so much more. And until next time, deuces.